without further ado, last we left off, you all found yourselves at the defense of the Aesir Grove, during which you encountered Nightbloom once again. The combat has raged, and Nightbloom has since vanished through a portal to another plane, as we find ourselves back at the top of initiative. Klutz, you're up.
Alright, I forgot we still were in combat. Okay. Cinnamon's looking pretty hurt. I don't like that. Not after what I just went through to save her. So I'm going to hit. I'm gonna loop around here so I can. We do flanking on this in this game, right?
Yes, we do.
Then I'm gonna loop around here so I can get flanking on a booming blade.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That's damage. That's not fucking hell. It should also be noted, my phone is terrible. It has been terrible for years. I just ordered a new one. It should be here tomorrow. And immediately after I ordered a new one, I accidentally dropped this one and the screen shattered. So it's even worse.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's a 12 to hit.
12 at advantage.
Oh, wait. I have advantage.
I was about to say.
Nope. It's still a 12 because the other one was a natural 1.
You swing for the high mask, and he ducks out of the way, avoiding the attack as the glaive slams into the ground. Anything else?
Yeah.
You do still have a bonus action.
Yes, I do. I would like to... Alright. DM, tell me.
Okay.
Is Cinnamon the type of NPC where if she reaches 0, she's going to die, or is she going to go unconscious?
Cinnamon is an allied NPC, in which case she falls to death saves. Whereas enemy NPCs are situational. If you're trying to spare them, then I will put them into death saves if you do lethal to knock them out, but if you don't, then I won't. But okay. Cinnamon is allied. If she falls, she goes into death saves.
Alright. Then I am going to cast Shield of Faith on Cinnamon.
Okay. So she's got a +2 to her armor class?
Yes.
Understood. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, that brings us to the Mint Twins. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. That brings us to the bear that Cinnamon summoned, which is hungry for demon flesh. It is going to go ahead and take a bite, which I believe that misses. And a claw, which that might hit. Let me pull up the fucking stats for this demon spirit thing. 18 does in fact hit. Okay, so claw attack, that's a... I have my dice. 4 plus is 7 points of damage, and it makes, and it falls prone.
Huh?
The demon spirit falls prone. That brings us to High Mask, Grace and Dreadlord. As he pulls the blade and is going to go ahead and take a swing at Klutz with a Booming Blade spell. Actually, Tabby, even or odd?
Even.
Okay, gonna swing at Klutz. That is a 9 to hit. Which I assume misses. You and your full plate armor.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Tori about more technical issues. What was that?
Does a 9 hit? I assume not.
No.
No. Okay. Rain is gonna swing at you once. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
You are going to take some damage. It's gonna be 14 slashing and 4 necrotic for a total of 18 damage.
Okay, this just ruined, like, all the plans we had before session, because Rain's down!
Okay.
To no one's surprise.
I'll just let Rain die.
And then Klutz, that's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
That brings us to Hellebore, you're up. You are still wild-shaped. Hellebore?
Tori! Oh no. Tabby, is Tori alive?
She's still struggling with her computer. It might have kicked her out again.
Isn't he on your computer right now?
Well, they were going to be, but then their computer started working again, so they moved back over, and I think it might have messed up again. So they might be changing back again.
Okay.
We are having so many technical difficulties.
Today is just not our day. We can pass over Hellebore's turn for now and come back when Tori's back. That brings us to Cinnamon. As Rain begins to lose consciousness, Cinnamon is going to reach a hand out and drop a 3rd level Cure Wounds on him. So, Rain, you're gonna... Oh, that's nearly max.
Oh!
You're gonna heal 14, 20, 23 points of healing. As you feel your consciousness beginning to fade, and, like, for a moment, you're beginning to fall, something catches you, and then you feel Cinnamon, place her hand against you and, push healing into you. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Let me grab those dice. I forgot about those dice. Yeah, alright, we don't need evil rain dice today. We need good rain dice. Where are you, my brilliant, Alright, hold on. I'm so sorry. Wait just a second. You know, not rain dice, but it will do the job. It does do the job quite well, in fact. That's gonna be a 22.
Okay. As we come to Rain's turn, you are, prone, conscious, and in control.
Alright, let me really quick do this thing really quick.
Tori was having trouble getting her headset to connect. She'll be joining soon.
Okay. We'll flip back to Hellebore's turn when Tori gets back.
I do think it is a point of order that it does dramatically change the events of the combat that Hellebore did not get to go before Rain.
Yeah, I'm reading over something, so if we want Tori to go first, that is perfectly fine.
Okay. We can hang out till hold out until Tori gets back.
I just feel like Tori would see that as like a very big like missed opportunity for her.
Okay.
It's fair.
We
I
can-
completely understand that.
We can hold out till Tori's back then.
I am back right now.
Oh, welcome back.
Right. So while you were gone, we skipped over your turn, and Rain was down, but Cinnamon picked him back up, and Rain was about to take his turn.
But we're gonna pan back to Helibor's turn before Rain takes his.
Okay. Do you see me moving on here? Am I fully
Yes.
signed in?
Yes, you
I'm so
are.
scared. Okay. Alrighty. We're locked out on D&D Beyond, so I'll just do it on my phone real quick.
Oh God, you're both having issues.
You literally have no idea. Well, we share the same account, so it like
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because
Yeah,
Twitch won't let
everything
you sign in, it
is
won't let us either.
bad
sign
and
in
horrible
beyond.
right now. I had to wipe my PC, by the way. I literally just re-downloaded Discord and yeah. Okay. All right. Things are looking not great over here. I guess we will room on over behind Demon Spirit and take an attack on them.
Okay. Do you remember what you were wild shaped into?
A polar bear.
Gotcha. Go ahead, roll the hit. It is prone, so you have advantage.
All right. That's not what I... Okay. Today ain't being good. Give me a moment.
You're good.
Today has chosen violence.
Today has chosen
Have-
violence. Technical difficulties after technical difficulties.
I worked the front for the first time at work today, which is all on an iPad.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Did your iPad
Alright.
work or not?
There was a couple times where, like, it messed up, or I messed up, or somebody messed up.
Okay, that's gonna be 12 magical piercing,
Okay.
4 necrotic,
Okay.
and 3 poison. And if they can be poisoned, I need a con save.
Okay. They cannot.
Alrighty.
As your claws sink into it, your crest lights up and seems to bear no effect upon the demonic spirit, but your cloak of spore shapes, as these spores kind of collect around you and pierce the demon's flesh, it definitely seems to hurt.
And I have a sneaking attack. So
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
roll ahead.
go
You still have
and do
advantage.
that.
It is, in fact, still prone.
Cool. 22 on that one.
Hits, go ahead and roll damage for me.
$14 magical slashing, 2 necrotic, and I don't think it really matters, but if it does, 1 poison.
Okay. That was how much magical piercing? Sorry?
14.
14. Okay, Hellebore and Rain, I need con saves from both of you. As Hellebore strikes into the demonic spirit, and it explodes outwards in flame.
Can be an 11.
Okay, 11 fails.
Yikes. Oh no.
I got lucky. That's a 21.
Rain, do better.
21 saves. Juniper fails, but Cinnamon saves. And the bear... I believe the bear saves. Where are my D10s? One up. So Rain, you're gonna take 19 points of fire damage.
That is the exact amount of hit points Rain has right now.
Hellebore, you're gonna take 9.
Okay.
And then Cinnamon's gonna take 4 because she's resistant to fire.
You know, God, hear me out really quick.
Yes.
Was Cinnamon or Hellebore's turn first? If Hellebore took her turn when it came her turn in the initiative order.
Hellebore's turn is technically before Cinnamon's, but they both got 12s.
Can I argue, since this is being triggered due to Hellebore, this is being triggered due to Hellebore's turn, that if Cinnamon, like Rain, instead gets a failed death save, and Rain can still be up due to the healing.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it. That brings us to Rain. Unless, sorry, Hellebore, was there anything else you wanted to do?
That's both my attacks, so... I will... Stuff is still going on, but if you just want to, like, scoot me right on over beside, like, the last person that's still... Okay, yep, alright, I'm gonna be able to do it. Yep, I'll just gonna scoot right here. If I can.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm sharing the same spot with the bear, I can't tell.
Technically you are, but I am not going to count that because
Because you're cool.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. Rain, you're up. You are conscious, in control, and it is your turn.
The water, does that count as, like, difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Rain is going to skedaddle on back over this way. That will be an opportunity attack,
Yes,
if they
will.
choose to take it.
You are prone.
Oh, right. That would be only half. Okay, so half movement. Either way, just so we're not in range, so is, like, the main thing that we're wanting.
Yeah, so you do have Blade Song active, right?
No, because he went down, it's no longer up. So, right here, yeah.
Okay.
And then no
he
longer
is going
prone.
to swing at you. That definitely misses. That's going to be a 10.
Okay, cool. And Rain is going to kind of stomp his feet, allowing Felix to appear behind. Ow! That's your fucking claws, my kitty. Bad. Ow. Sorry, the cat just ran up my leg.
That was Felix.
Oh my god.
Okay. Felix appears. What form is Felix in right now?
I think I want to say it's still the Star-Nosed Mole.
Okay. Give me a second then.
Wasn't it the white cat from, like, the alcoholic stupor?
Oh. Actually, hold on. I don't remember which one was last now that you... It might have been the white cat. Because
I don't think you changed him after that.
What happened to... Yeah, because the hat Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
It was the white cat.
Okay.
Sorry, God. I'm sorry, God.
You're good. Then I will do this. Creatures.
A very Hellebore reminiscent cat, if you will.
There is no white option for the cats, but boom, Felix there.
Beautiful.
Nameplate C, controlled by... Save. Boom.
And taking the hat off.
Matt. That's not a goat. That's not a cat sound. That's a goat sound.
That was Felix going, Matt, wait, hold on.
Rain will as soon as Felix is summoned, Rain will kind of swipe the hat off and crouch down to talk to Felix. Handing over the hat, Rain will continue to converse with Felix for the rest of his turn.
Okay. That brings us to, I have some rolls I need to make off screen real quick. Because
I will be right back.
Other areas of this combat. Do they do. Okay. So. Okay. And then there, okay, so that's 2. And then that's your spellcasting 3, so then halved to and then so 2 hits plus extra 6, 9, 11 plus 2, 13. While I'm doing this, Rowan, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'll just shoot at the high mask.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit as you pull back an arrow and fire.
20, not natural.
20 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
8.
8 points of damage as your arrow meets its mark and toosh, sinks into the high mask. You do still have your second attack.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit.
Hits, go ahead and roll damage.
And 9 points of damage.
9! Alright. Your second arrow meets its mark as well, sinking it, through the flesh, drawing blood, as he kind of cries out in pain, looking in your direction menacingly. That brings us to Talzin, because the demon spirit is dead. Tate? It's your go.
Oh god. I'm gonna do something fucking crazy. What's happening? I'm not gonna lie, I've been zoned out for like 4 minutes. Where is everything? What the fuck did that wasn't there when I was conscious last.
What wasn't there?
So he was there when I was conscious last.
Oh, the demon?
Yes.
Yeah, Halibor killed it.
Why are we still in combat? What is happening?
Because the High Mask is still here.
Oh, hello, sir.
Yeah, cult leader.
I'm
Not
here to
leader,
talk to you about your
but-
car's extended warranty. So,
you're gonna talk about car's extended warranty?
yeah, if by car's extended warranty, I mean, fucking,
You got this.
I got this. Fireballs.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
I'm having a stroke. Feels like I blinked and the battlefield changed significantly.
Today is just not anyone's day, huh?
24.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Yippee!
As you throw off this bolt of flame towards the high mask.
Let's go to 17 damage.
17 damage. As the bolt of flame impacts against its target. The flame igniting up, injuring the you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And just for fun, I can teleport up there.
Okay.
Because Teehee tells him silly movement caster. Nope, I can't do that off a cantrip. I'm wrong. Never mind.
You do have regular movement.
I know, but like I don't want to move.
Okay. You don't want to
Oh.
walk? You just want to teleport?
I was like, I'll be extra and teleport. I can't do that off cantrips. I was wrong.
Okay.
So we won't be extra. We'll just sit pretty.
That brings us to Juniper. Who's going to step up here, flanking with Klutz. And is going to go ahead and take 2 stabs with her spear. First one's a 23, which hits. Second one is a 17, which hits.
Wait, on who?
The High Mask.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yes.
as that's going to be 17 plus 23 points of damage. As the blade, the spear point meets its mark, and flames kind of ignite off of the High Mask. Klutz, you're up.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there seems to be one course of action that makes a lot of sense, and I'm gonna use it and attack the High Mask.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's at 12, but I have advantage because of flanking.
You indeed do.
17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
All right. Okay, so that is 6 slashing plus 3 lightning plus 13 thunder. And why not add my extra 3 damage from Fury of the Small?
Okay, so that's 13 thunder, 3 lightning, 6 slashing, and 3 from Fury of the Small?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
I would like to, seeing Hellebore approach, I would basically like to jump onto Hellebear's shoulder, and so that I am at the proper height to decapitate him.
Hell yes. As your blade meets its mark, tearing the head from the shoulders of the High Mask, he falls unmoving to the ground. Give me a second. Okay, so as the High Mask falls unmoving to the ground, Cinnamon dismisses the summoned bears, and kind of glances around kind of glances around at the rest of you as she says, "Did we find the other druids?"
Helipor will drop out of her wild shape, seeing as how they maybe seem okay for now. And will look to Cinnamon. Yes, I freed them. They were captive, but I got them. 3 of them. I didn't see the first druid though. I think they're still probably up there.
All right. Do you... We should probably find them then.
Seeing as the last time I seen Rain, he was walking into gates like willy nilly, I think I would look around for Rain.
You do see him looking down at his familiar.
Probably down on one knee, conversing with the familiar in a very hushed tone.
I would approach Rain.
Helipor would do the exact same thing, actually. That is where her mind is at the moment.
Are we out of combat?
Yes, for now we are.
All right. With Felix having the hat, noticing the others, does Rain notice the others approaching?
Probably.
Okay. Rain will kind of tap his foot, and Felix will disappear with the hat. Standing up, Rain will act as nonchalantly as possible, kind of like brushing himself off, looking at a couple of the singe marks on him.
Helipor approaches with a look of... There's definitely anger and frustration, but there's also a lot of... a look of betrayal on her face. She...
Is this Barabor?
No, this
No.
is regular Helipor.
She is not holding the scythe threateningly, but like in a way that looks like she is at the ready to use it at any moment as she approaches. She just kind of stands there looking between you and where Felix was.
All right. We still need to continue farther into the grove, I'm assuming, and see if there's anyone else lingering. I doubt this is all.
Rain,
Felix away.
why? Why did you lie to me?
I did not lie to you, Helipor.
What do you mean? I just saw the hat. You told me you got rid of it.
And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did get rid of it. It's hard to explain, but I'm going to try to anyways. The hat, there's something about it. It's its own entity in a sense. And whatever it is, not Nyx. The thing possessing Nyx knows what it is. And I think that if I'm able to find more information on it, I might be able to maybe help Nyx in some way. Nyx is not gone.
Seeing that they have stuff to discuss, I will nod towards the druids and just say, come on, let's go find the others and try to lead them away from this secrets conversation.
Okay. Cinnamon will follow.
Hells will hesitate, but then also follow. Let's.
And Juniper will also follow, for the record.
I just wanted to have an explanation for why Klutz is not interrupting.
Mhm.
So this is now a private conversation between Rain and Halibor.
You guys go on, Rain and Halibor.
Guys, the white cat we have is currently just like sitting in my lap, and I get to pet it like an evil villain right now.
Beautiful. As it
I
should
want a
be.
white cat.
We could probably paint Lily.
Oh,
It wouldn't
no.
be the same.
It wouldn't be the same.
She considers what you said. Obviously, thinking hard on it. I asked Hyacinth about it, and he said he had heard something like that there is like a demon or something in there. Is that true? If that's what possessed you, that's
Demon. If that is true, that would might explain. I wonder if a demon is what has its. A demon might make sense, or maybe some type of devil for what Night Bloom could be. I don't know, but it's definitely a place to start looking.
Did you put that on willingly while we were fighting, or did that just happen?
It was. I did physically grab it and put it on. Yes, I'm going to be honest. And there was, like, in the back of my head, some sort of, like, almost conscious decision to do it. I remember I was trying to get to Nyx before they disappeared, and I don't even know how it happened. Rain will kind of turn and look at the where the destroyed platform was. I was all the way over there, and next moment I know I was just down here, and I remember walking into the portal, and it was completely calm. Night Bloom recognized not me, but I think the thing possessing me, which makes me believe there's some type of connection between them.
Has it... Rain, just please be careful. I won't tell you not to have it if you really think that this is going to help or that this holds answers, but be careful. I mean, you saw what happened the first time that it came out. Like, it was really bad. And, like, it might have been this time, too. Please don't use that unless you have to.
I don't intend on using it willy-nilly. It's dangerous, and I do understand that, Halibor. Question. Does Halibor, like, visibly have burn marks? From that fireball?
I'm sure. Yes!
Okay. I like to imagine, like, Rain was a little wrapped up in his own head to really notice it, but really taking in Halibor, you'll notice just how bad she looks right now. Not that Halibor could ever look bad, mind you. Stopping for a moment, he'll kind of gesture to a burn mark in particular. Did I get you?
Yes. That's another thing, Rain. I know that you probably didn't mean to, but, like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I have been practicing my magic a lot lately, and, like, the scythe and stuff. Maybe you can practice, like, aiming with me or something?
The guilt is very clearly written all over his face. I didn't see you, but I guess, again, that was, again, my fault.
It's
I'm
it's
okay with...
fine.
No, you're right. I should definitely try to work on my magic a little bit. It's a bit unpredictable in that sense. Okay, cat, you are literally cutting my... Get off. I will work on it. Elabor, for what it's worth, we need to get that checked out. I'm sure Cinnamon can help before we go into the next... You're hurt. Before we go into the next section, we need to get you looked at.
I can just it's fine. Here, let me just like myself real quick. Helibor will do a intense quick licking session. I'm gonna do
Get that
a
blood
little
off.
cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Let me roll real quick. That's 22 points of healing. Pretty good.
Almost what the entire fireball was.
Okay. Go ahead and mark down that healing.
Indeed. You can see again, like her miracle saliva, basically. She licks herself, it just closes before your eyes, and she will smile and kind of give a thumbs up as she gestures to the rest of the people around. It's a little clear that she is trying to stay a little positive given that we did just run into Nick. Like she's kind of trying for Rain right now. And she'll just kind of gesture to all of the dead bodies. While they're looking into that, we could loot. You like looting?
Rain will take one look where the portal was. Yeah. We should gather up what we can use. And Rain will kind of lead Hellebore over to the high mask. Grace.
Race for us to go over.
That's not...
We're going
No,
to...
fuck! Sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna pan away now to Rowan, Klutz, Talzin, Cinnamon, and Juniper as the five walk off. Where do you go?
Upstairs, I would imagine. I haven't been up there, so I don't know what it looks like. But
Neither do I.
Kind of make your way up here.
I think while we're walking, Klutz would like look to Cinnamon and say, "Did you see anything when you went through the gate?"
That wasn't our plane.
No, it wasn't. Do I have any idea what plane that was?
Roll Arcana.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I want to guidance this. I don't know if I'm still going to do it just in case, but that's a natural 20. Oh, and I got a 4 on the guidance too, so that's a 25 total.
25. You at first try to think about any plane that matches that description, and the closest you can think of is the Feywild with the coloration of the land, but the aura felt all wrong. And then you think about it a little bit more. Between what Hyacinth said, how Nyx seemed to recognize Rain. The creature that Kairos summoned, and the energy of the plane. You realize why you didn't recognize it, because it's not a plane that is often described in books, besides for the evil energy it's meant to radiate. The Abyss. Land of the demons.
Yeah, that's a very bad place.
I could feel my connection to nature just sever the moment I stepped through that portal. It was the worst feeling ever. Klutz, what's your perception, passive perception?
14.
Talzin, Rowan, same question to you too.
20.
Rowan?
Do you have expertise in perception, Tate?
I have. Where is it? I have observant.
Oh, nice.
Passive perception,
Yes.
14.
And yeah, observant in proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the sounds of combat echoing from just ahead.
All of us
What,
do?
sorry?
Yeah, all three of you hear the sounds of combat echoing from up ahead as you
Alright,
kind of ascend these stairs.
I'm taking off.
Okay.
Running behind.
Okay.
Same.
You approach where the sounds are coming from as you push into the tent. You see as Peppermint, a flame blade in hand, slices through a cultist. And as soon as the cultist falls, Clove turns and darts deeper into the tent, kind of sliding on his knees. Kyan, stay with me!
Okay.
Hi,
I'm gonna
guys.
head towards Cayenne.
Okay.
I'd like to head towards Cayenne and immediately cast Spare the Dying, if I can.
You, as you kind of rush up next to Clove, you see Clove has got kind of two hands pressed against Cayenne's chest. Magical energy courses from him into Cayenne. You place a hand to Cayenne, cast Spare the Dying, and there is no dying to connect to.
Fucking hell. So, that means he's dead,
Yes.
right? God damn it. I'm sighing, but Klutz would not. Klutz sees this as valid as every other choice, and she's gonna pull out her diamond and start to cast Revivify.
All
Shit.
right. You see Clove kind of tears falling from his eyes as he tries to cast another Cure Wounds. Sees you pull out the diamond. What are you gonna do?
I don't worry. I have this. I think. I set the diamond on their chest, like with the pointy side up,
Mhm.
and I will stand up and say what probably sounds like some sort of prayer, but if anyone here speaks Goblin, it sounds a lot more like a demand. And I'm gonna strike like lightning from my fingertips to the diamond, and that will course through their body. Like the diamond shatters and courses through their body as I cast
That's
Revivify.
sick.
You snap your fingers as lightning shocks through Cayenne. The diamond shatters. The fragments kind of absorb into the body, and a moment later, Cayenne shoots up. Immediately, Clove takes Cayenne into a hug. Oh, fuck, I thought I lost you, man. Cayenne kind of is surprised for a moment and then puts a hand around Clove and pulls him into the hug.
Okay. Seeing them embrace, Klutz does not require thanks. She is going over here to see if there's anything else to do.
You see the kind of fabric bedrolls that have been kind of laid out within are pretty much all spattered with blood. Dead cultists lay throughout the room. Most of the druids here appear slightly injured, but otherwise mostly fine. And you still see no sign of the first druid. As Ginger kind of glances at you as you pass, and she says, I'm not sure where they took the first druid, but they said something about keeping her alive. She's got to be here somewhere.
Are you all capable of fighting? Are you okay?
You see the Mint twins both have a flame blade in hand, as does Clove. Ginger's got her spear kind of glowing with magical energy, and there's kind of a collective nod within the room. As Spearmint speaks up and says, I'm going to stay with the healers and make sure that they are capable to treat anyone who needs it. His eyes kind of land on Cinnamon, such as Lady Cinnamon. Come here. I'm fine. You are not fine. As Spearmint walks over and kind of grabs her and leads her over to Clove and Cayenne. Peppermint, kind of flame blade ready, looks to you, Klutz, and says, is there anyone else to fight?
I don't know. Well, let's go find out. I am leaving the tent.
Okay.
Or I want to know what Towson and Rowan are doing.
I was about to ask the same thing. Talz and Rowan, are either of you doing anything?
Tal's just kind of watching quietly.
Rowan? Noodles?
Have we been struck by more technical difficulties?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It never ends.
It never ends.
So there's this podcast I really like called Hello from the Magic Tavern, and they like a fantasy podcast, but they have a live show, and at the start of their live show, they in canon have a witch come out and curse them with technical difficulties to explain away why some of their mics don't work.
That's brilliant. So sorry, I'm reading a thing someone's writing about me right now, but not
Writing
direct-
about you?
Yeah.
What?
I brought up an issue in a server I'm in to the person who owns the server, who's also the one that invited me to said server, about not that I have anything against this person. It's just they're doing a thing, and I'm like, I didn't select this role, so I didn't have to deal with blank. And this guy keeps just doing blank. And I'm like, I don't want this anywhere. I'd rather just not have to deal with certain things.
I see.
So it's like, hey, could you tell him to stop? And now
Gotcha.
in venting, he's made a whole paragraph about it.
Hmm.
So he doesn't know it's about me, but I'm reading this like, oh, you motherfucker. Why?
Nice.
It's not that big of a deal. What
Rowan-
the fuck?
Rowan,
I'm
is,
against you. But
Rowan, is there anything you are doing? While Klutz is reviving Cayenne and then Ginger is giving the information that the first druid was taken alive.
Looking for anything I can do to help. And looking to see if there's any like obvious signs of which direction people went.
Okay, do you want to roll investigation then?
Yeah. I certainly can try. Got shit investigation. Oh, that's 17.
17. You do find, are you kind of looking, like, kind of out in this area while they're inside the medical tent? Is that what's happening here?
Let me see.
Like, out.
I forget that I can make the map smaller in and of itself. Yeah, looking like in that area. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Why
not?
The tent here does lead a bit deeper into the wall, but you don't see anything in there except for a couple of cursed cultists. You gather that's likely where a couple of dead cursed cultists. That's likely where the druids who had been held were being held. As you approach this tent, why the fuck? Hang on. You aren't supposed to see through that even a little bit. Okay. Sorry. Had to. As you approach this tent, you kind of push open the fabric door, quote unquote, at the back. As you're about to step inside, First Druid Pepper, you see her bound as she says, "Wait! They did something. They wouldn't walk in here without disabling that circle." As she gestures to an arcane sigil that you can see on the ground.
All right.
It's probably about this point that Klutz and Talzin with the other druids step out of the medical tent.
Rowan's gonna like lean back, like out of the door a little bit and look to them and shout like, "I'm gonna need some help in here."
Alright.
I found the first druid, but there's a magic circle thing and I don't understand.
I don't get the magic happening in this moment.
I don't understand.
Towson, Tate, do you happen to have
Hi.
Dispel Magic prepared? Because I don't want to do everything.
I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't.
Alright.
You're supposed to do everything.
Hey, I found the first druid. I did one thing.
You didn't do everything.
That's true.
I picked spells that were like, I'm not going to conflict with Ayla if I take these spells, not expect because there was the joke of, oh, Telzin's going to be the better Rain. It's like, I genuinely don't want to actually do that. I'll say the joke of it because it's funny, but I don't want to actually conflict.
Alright.
Wait, does Rain have Dispel Magic?
I don't know, I just kind of assumed you would.
Don't ever
So that's
assume
why you-
anything about Rain.
This is
How
true.
dare you. Alright, I will approach Rowan and see the magic. Can I try to recognize what this is?
Roll Arcana.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I do the same?
Yeah,
Please,
you
though?
absolutely can. You can also roll Arcana.
25. Natural 20.
Okay, Talzin, you have seen glyphs like this in the books that you've read before. This is a not necessarily simple, but common glyph spell, a glyph of warding. More specifically, an explosive glyph of warding.
Oof.
You step onto this space, and it's going up in flames.
Fun.
Fun. How's the
Sounds
first
like-
druid looking?
She is bound by iron manacles by both her hands and her feet.
Okay.
Dang.
I got an 11, so I don't think I know what it is.
No,
What are
you're not
they-
sure.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a way to deal with this without making do everything to ever. Don't worry.
It's fine.
I'm
It's not like I'm like, oh man, I'm so tired of doing everything. I just wanted to give you the opportunity.
I'm cooking. Trust.
All right. Well, if you can't come up with anything,
so-
I do have Dispel Magic.
I know that's very true, but like let me overcomplicate this real quick.
Okay.
So these
Yes.
barrels and crates over here, could you walk on top of them if you climb up onto them?
Theoretically.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt that. Just to like jump on the crates over to her without touching the glyph.
Roll acrobatics, I think is how I'm going to rule this.
Okay. I'm not awful at that, I think. Where is acrobatics? Very top. 17.
Okay. You are able to kind of move across right up next to First Red Pepper.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Knock on the manacles.
Okay. Rain and Hellebore, just as you guys are about to start looting, you hear a loud echo out from above you as you cast Knock and the manacles come undone. She kind of flexes her wrists a little bit. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna vortex warp her over.
All right, and then I'm gonna Dispel Magic the circle, so you don't have to jump across.
Roll me a wisdom check, Klutz,
Oh, okay, sure.
because this is higher than 3rd level.
Oh damn. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just let Towson do this so that I can save my 3rd level slots. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna instead prepare myself to catch Towson if he jumps over.
I'm gonna follow the same path I took.
Okay. Roll me another acrobatics check. This one's gonna have a lower DC.
Oh fuck. 5.
Oh god.
Bro got a little bit too cocky.
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I can, in fact, do that. 10.
Okay. You kind of jump from one barrel to another. You are about to fall, but you're able to kind of catch yourself on or from one crate to another. You're about to fall. You kind of catch yourself on the barrel and manage to not fall onto the sigil barely, and you kind of jump off from there.
Talsa gets in front of the other two and just like does a thumbs up. Got her.
Yeah. All right, I'll look to Pepper and just say, "Is there anyone else? Is
No.
it everyone?"
I mean, she kind of glanced around. Did you get spearmint, clove, cayenne, and cinnamon? Are they
Yes.
all right? Then yeah, that's
They're fine.
everyone.
Okay. I'll look to Ginger and Juniper and just say we might still want to check out anything in case there's any more of them, any more enemies.
There's kind of a nod from both of them, as you see Juniper kind of speaks up and says, "I will do a as you say, a sweep of the area. I will eliminate any who remain."
Okay.
As you see, she immediately just like climbs up the stone wall next to the tent. Almost immediately, you hear a couple shouts of pain as a dead cultist is flung off and kind of lands next to you. As she says, "There were a few more hiding up here."
Were?
Yes.
All right, good job.
As Pepper kind of smiles a bit and she says, "And that's why we call her the Spear of Aesir."
Fair enough. All right. If there's nowhere else for them to hide, I'm gonna go see if our companions are done arguing yet.
All right.
Oh, knowing them, they probably made up.
Uh,
Act like it doesn't happen.
Meet me
First-
at the base of the tree for your promised reward.
Pepper, before I go, you might want to keep an eye on Cinnamon. I think we ended up in the abyss for a few seconds, and I'm not sure how that affects people. So, if anything weird happens to her, that's probably it.
Gotcha. Ginger, do you mind finding and informing the medics that may be a problem? Ginger nods and is gonna make her way into the medical tent. As Pepper turns to Peppermint and says, "You do one last sweep with Juniper, see if there's any others in hiding." Peppermint nods and kind of makes her way up the stairs. As Pepper says, "And as I said, you and your companions meet me at the base of the tree once you are done with everything."
Will do.
As she's gonna kind of walk off, come round, and make her way to the base of the tree. Hellebore, Rain.
Yes.
The two of you begin to loot.
All right.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
How did this guy die again? For scientific
Decapitation.
reasons. Amazing.
Klutz cut his head off.
Yummy. Easy dinner.
Not mathing. One moment. 23.
23.
Big ol' 13.
13. Okay. The longsword he carries appears to be magical. It seems to have some kind of dark arcane properties to it.
All right.
Are you checking the other bodies as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Laborious as well, yes.
Remind me what level you guys are right now?
8.
Gotcha.
The only reason I was able to answer that fast was because I'm looking at Rain's character sheet. It would have taken me pulling up the character sheet in order to know.
You investigate the other dead cultists as well. And hang on, I need to turn my light on. I can't fucking read this book.
You're good.
Oh my God.
Hellebore. Rain would point out, the fact that the sword is, not necessarily a good sword, but definitely magical, and would suggest we take it with us to figure out what magic is on there, and he will attempt to lift it and put it onto his depending on however the high mask was wearing it, they will holster it the same way.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Actually, no. Hang on. You also find, kind of scattered amongst the bodies, 13, 16, 18. You find on the high mask a pouch containing 120 gold.
Alright, the question is who finds it, because if it's Rain, Hellebore is never seeing it.
Rain did technically roll higher, but would
Rain
Rain...
needs to make a point though here, and so is trying to split the profit.
Okay.
He's trying to make a point, okay?
Okay.
He will split the gold with the Hellebore just because, he's like, I gotta show that I'm good and not possessed by evil hat. Which, it's such a not Rain thing to do. That's... Now that I'm thinking about this is just... Okay, it's fine. We're splitting the gold, though. Don't worry, Tori.
Making it more by being a good person.
I know, this is so fucked, but, he's trying.
Alright. You kind of begin to collect the loot from the dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Before reuniting with Klutz and Talzin, you are able to collect 10 scimitars as well.
Bet.
As well as, if you would like to, 11 masks. 11 cultist masks, if you want to take them.
Definitely taking all the masks.
Okay. You also find a handful of copper and silver. I will get you exact numbers once you guys have looted everything, because I don't actually have exact numbers for each cultist. I just have numbers for everything total. As Klutz and Talzin, you guys are going to Rain.
Is Rowan not with us?
Oh, Klutz, Talzin, and Rowan. Sorry. Talzin and Rowan are on the same space, and it confused me.
Is Noodles here? I haven't heard Noodles in a minute.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay, you're good. I just haven't heard you, I feel, most of session.
I've talked a little bit.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. No worries.
Yeah. So, Rowan, Klutz, Talzin, you three are heading to reunite with Hellebore and Rain?
We sure are, but I think along the way, Klutz would give them a warning.
Okay.
And say, you guys saw that, right? Rain just walked right into that gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had that hat back on, so that's not good.
So that's the hat.
Yeah, that's the hat.
That is the hat.
That is the hat.
Okay. Well, that's not good. That's gonna go with not good.
We're gonna go back down there. Someone's gonna mention it, and Rain's gonna have it again. So I don't think we bring it up. We're not gonna do anything about it.
No, I think we do have to talk about it. because
Okay.
that gate was to the abyss, and Rain just strode right on in there. He wouldn't have left if I didn't go in after him.
True.
That's dangerous. That's extremely dangerous.
Yeah,
That's,
but it's Rain, and Rain doesn't listen to people, and whenever we let Hellebore try and deal with it, he ends up convincing her that it's fine, and then go right back to step one, because Hellebore won't raise a hand to actually stop Rain.
okay. If we see him with the hat again, we take it, I guess.
That's what I did the first time, and it worked almost. It stops the
Almost.
possession or whatever thing happens with him, but then he gets really uppity about it. So I kind of feel like it's almost cursed.
Huh.
We can try. I am just saying right now, I don't think it'll go the way you're expecting it to.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe they've already worked it out.
I doubt it, but I'll keep with your optimism. Talza just kind of like tries to straighten up a bit, and then he seems very like, oh, this isn't gonna work, but let's do it.
Okay. Now we approach.
Okay. As Hellebore and Rain, you guys take whatever you can find off the bodies of the fallen.
I imagine they probably are approaching as Rain is currently piling up scimitars.
Collecting swords, are we?
They might make good resale value.
I mean, if nothing else, we can give them to the Kyruses. To the to the Kyruses to make up for lost inventory.
Yeah, we could sell them to the Kyruses.
Or
Mhm.
okay.
So, what did we conclude about the hat?
Don't have it right now.
Where is it?
Talza just like looks over at Klutz like, told you.
Where is it?
I gave it away.
To-
Why are you concerned about the hat?
Because you. Why am I concerned? What? Rain! You just walked into a portal to the actual abyss, and the only reason you're standing here right now is because I chased after you. Why the fuck am I concerned?
Klutz. Rain is going to approach Klutz, and looking down, he'll just say, "Do you think the only reason I walked into the portal was because I was under the influence of the hat? Because you're wrong. I would have walked in either way."
Sight.
Go ahead. Rain either persuasion or deception, depending on whether you're telling the truth or not.
Okay. Oh, 24.
Oh, 25. I rolled another 20.
Okay. Rain seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. Tell
He-
him keep his mouth shut. Like,
Yeah.
If there's more to explain, continue. Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
You're good, no worries. Rain, he doesn't. For one thing, no. Unlike last time, he doesn't seem angry about like the confrontation with the hat. If anything, he's more at ease than he was. He's trying to keep calm, and he's definitely. He seems to, at least from what you can tell, be telling the truth about the hat, and from what you know, with his history and everything, he could have been just completely willing to follow what was once Nyx into the portal anyways.
Towson will keep his mouth shut, but keep that
Then
keeps that in mind.
Then why did you put it on?
Because that portal was only going to be open for a short amount of time. And I know that I would not have been able to make it in time.
So you relied on it for power.
In the moment, I guess I did.
Even though wearing that has caused you to attack your allies before?
Each within a specific reason. I'm not justifying what happened,
It
but
does sound a lot like justifying.
I haven't even finished my sentence. Well, I finished my sentence. I haven't even finished my statement, though. I know
No?
that last time I did use the hat and I attacked other people with it. But I'm going to call it a demon, because right now that is what we are operating under.
It is a demon. That makes the most sense.
Agreed. It last time was upset,
Hmm.
and that is why it attacked.
Okay, so how about just as a general rule of thumb, we don't really care if a demon is upset. We demons are chaotic creatures that will kill anyone they desire. They don't see reason. There's no reason to try to talk to one, and there's no reason to expect it to honor any deals you make with it.
I didn't realize you had such a thing against demons.
When the entire plane that they're from resonates with evil, like I just felt in that gate, yeah, I'm a little against it. Yeah, I looked at Towson and Rowan and was like, am I crazy? Is it racist to not like demons?
No, that's pretty. No, that's pretty valid.
Technically, it is still racist.
Still,
Rain, are you telling me right now that if I hadn't came in after you, you would have been able to get out of there? And you wouldn't have been trapped in the abyss alone.
I'm telling
with no
you
way to get through.
that if you were not in there, I would have stayed of my own choice. I know that I knew that we were operating on a very short amount of time, and that I didn't have the opportunity to try to reason with you. I would have gone in there willingly
Why?
to try to get to Nyx.
To Nick,
it's clearly not
Nightbloom
gonna
would have
work.
killed you.
I do think, Rain, that was pretty dumb. If we hadn't gotten you out, they likely would have killed you. If you think the hat is the key, then like you should try to figure that out first and control it. Otherwise, you would have just went in there and died. That would have been really bad.
I don't want to die. That is correct.
You don't make that very clear sometimes.
I just. I've never not had a way to contact Nyx before. And I know Nightbloom and Nyx are not the same person. I'm not trying to say they are, but
So you were willing to walk into the abyss because you missed you were
Not-
homesick in a way?
no, not that I was homesick. That could have very well been the last time I will ever see him, and I couldn't not jump at the chance to try to get to him.
You would have
Not if-
died.
Not if you keep that hat. I was there. I heard what he said. Nightbloom said he'll see you again. Of course, whether he was talking to you or the hat, can't tell.
it's not a guarantee that I'll see him again. And I will honestly probably do a similar thing next time. Because if I don't keep trying, if I give up on Nyx, then I have no point to any of this. Both of them are under this demon or demons control. One of them's
And
one of them's
so-
a vampire, and I don't know what to do with that, but I have to get them back.
So your solution to try to get one out of a demon's control is to put yourself in a demon's control?
I wasn't operating under the assumption that I would be underneath the demon's control, more so that
will.
I just needed to be there in the moment at that time.
No, you. Oh my god, you might be the stupidest person I've ever met. You don't negotiate with demons. You can't make a deal with them and them honor it. If you allow this demon to have control over you, they will take it. There will be no negotiating. There will be no getting it back. They will own you. Like Nightbloom owns Nyx right now.
Yeah, that sounds pretty legit.
I have no intentions on letting anyone own me.
Think
Well,
Nyx
then you
did?
should throw the hat away.
And throw away my one clue?
It's not a clue, it's a liability.
Whatever. If you won't have the self-preservation to try to keep yourself alive, then the next time this happens, at least don't throw us into it.
I didn't ask you to follow me. I wasn't throwing you into it.
You put on the hat while we were around in combat, knowing that the last time that you did that, you attacked allies. You put us in danger just by putting it on. You put us in danger just by having it. And fine.
Rain,
The next time you walk into the abyss, don't expect me to save you.
Fine.
Rain, how about this? I understand why you did that. I do. It's not easy to think in the moment, and I know that you care about Nyx a lot. I'm not blaming you for doing everything you could to try, but I don't think the hat's a great way to go about it, at least without knowing it fully first. I mean,
it's not like I'm relying on the hat entirely. It's not like I'm using the hat for every little small inconvenience. I used it once.
How many combats have we had where you have not put on the hat recently? I can think of one.
I don't know if we've had any actual combat where the hat hasn't gone on.
Also,
Yeah.
technically speaking, you guys though don't know that because you don't know where Rain got the hat from.
Yeah.
All right, then I call for an insight check.
Roll insight, I guess.
And do you want me to roll like what I feel the respective thing would be? Personally,
yeah.
I think it should be persuasion because Rain said smallest inconvenience. He doesn't mean that as battle.
I would make the case, like, it might still be persuasion, but I would make the case that the word choice doesn't matter between deception and persuasion. It's the intent.
Yeah, it is. It is
the
absolutely
intent would
the
be
intent.
persuasion. Yeah, intent would be persuasion. I will 100% agree with that.
It's your call.
And that's gonna be a 20. Soft 20.
I got 14. Just keeping it is idiotic, but I can't take it from you. So, whatever. We need to go make sure that the druid we left outside is fine. Klutz would have probably referred to him by name, but I can't remember what it was. Turmeric. That's it.
You make sure the bitch outside isn't dead yet. 1 sec.
Klutz, did you warn them, by the way, that he might be a bomb? I mean, we should probably mention that before we leave.
Aren't they like around us right now?
No.
Are they a little ways
it's
away?
just
Okay,
right
my
now.
bad. Oh, okay, my
Let's-
bad.
Well, I think it's only fair that Turmeric should know first. So let's tell him and see what he wants to say.
I can't wait to go out and see him fucking just.
You step out. You see, or you head into the tunnel. You see Turmeric, kind of sat, by the door. Kind of glances at you as you approach. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we got everyone.
For the most part.
Not for the most part. By my count, we've saved everyone.
Yeah, they're like physically okay, but they're probably a little screwed up.
I mean, we can't account for that.
Fair enough.
Turmeric, there's something you should know.
Oh? What is that?
I don't know if I would be the best to explain it.
You might be a bomb.
He blinks, confused. What do you mean I might be a bomb?
Well, I know that's not the best way to explain it.
What? It's direct. We were gonna tell him eventually. Why, like, sugarcoat it?
Look,
What do you mean I might be a bomb?
Talon's gonna look at Rain.
Okay, so
Just
I'm
like
gonna
just like
So-
expect him to explain.
I was gonna say Rain probably wouldn't go out with you guys because he would be a little focused on just gathering up the rest of the supplies, and he's thinking.
okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I was gonna say that Klutz wouldn't trust Rain to give a proper explanation anyway.
This is also true.
The people that we fight, they experiment with crests, and I think they might have kidnapped you during those months that you can't remember. They probably gave you the 2 crests that you have, and they could activate them combined to make you explode if they wanted.
That's ridiculous. How could they do that?
No clue, but
Hey.
we've seen it happen before Semi, so that's just our leading theory. We could be wrong. That's just kind of like an educated guess.
Well, thank you for informing me.
And we haven't told anyone else. I figured it's only fair that you know before anyone. As long as those cursed people are a threat, I would suggest you find somewhere to hide that isn't here. I hate to say it, but you might put more people in danger here by being here than by not being here.
I was thinking the same. By that description you gave me, I don't want to hurt the others.
Do you have somewhere else to go?
I am one of Summer's children. She will guide me through the wastelands.
Fletch nods. This is, all right. Well, we've done our job.
Gibby, way to go, us.
Do you think it's safe for me to say goodbye at least?
It should be. As far as we're aware, there's no more in there. And it's been years since it happened to you, right? They must be waiting for a good time. Or maybe they can't without proximity.
Okay.
Who knows? You might be like the secret key to one of their plans. Isn't that so cool?
He kind of gives a half-hearted smile, and will turn and make his way back into the grove.
We follow.
Okay.
We go! Soldier boy, come marching home!
All right. Rain, you were investigating the rest of the bodies?
Yeah, Rain will continue gathering up masks, swords, anything that might be of use. And
Okay.
he would try to also grab, because earlier you did mention, last session, you mentioned that they were wearing like some sort of cloak or robe.
Mm-hmm.
Rain would like to grab one of those as well, so he may have a full disguise for the future.
You can go ahead and grab another 40 scimitars.
Oh my god.
Okay. Additional to the ones that we already have?
Correct.
Okay.
As you are investigating, you make it to the upper platform where the druids were kind of storing a lot of their supplies. You see a lot of dead cultists up there as Juniper kind of pulls her spear out of one of the dead bodies. She's kind of got some fresh cuts and wounds as she glances back at you and says, I'm not first druid, but I can assure you we don't want any of the stuff that's got their sigil on it. They brought in a bunch of new stuff. Look, it seems... Feel free to take whatever crates they brought. And as you look, you do see quite a few crates bearing bearing the sigils of one of the 3 cursed crests.
Which crest? Or is it like each one has different...
It's different crests for each box.
Okay, Rain is going to cautiously approach this. He's not convinced that this isn't like some type of like rigged explosion bomb thing.
Okay, fair enough. Roll investigation then to check for traps.
Funnily enough, this seems to be the theme today, because I also came home to a interesting package. You said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 21.
Okay. None of them are trapped.
Okay. Rain will open them up and see what's inside.
Okay. You find all of the barrels are filled to the brim with black powder. The crates filled with various flasks of alchemist fire.
Realizing, Rain would probably be able to put two to two together, right?
Rain can come to whatever conclusion you're coming to right now.
Okay.
There are some crates that are filled with like rations and food, but most of them are alchemist fires.
Not good, but Rain will approach the druids and explain. The items inside the crates are definitely not good. A lot of it contains alchemy fire and strange black powder. There's some with rations and supplies that they definitely would have needed, but I don't think it's safe keeping these inside your grove for long. We might be able to find someone who can take them all off your hands. If you guys do wish to keep some of them, you can, but I would strongly advise against that. I might be able to. I can probably find someone who'd be able to help get rid of this, though.
Is this to Juniper?
Yes. Kind of to all the druids. He's not
The
trying to
druids
keep it
are very
hidden.
split up.
Oh, okay, then yes, to Juniper.
She kind of is quiet for a moment before she says, "Well, if it's dangerous, it's probably best under a watchful eye, don't you think?"
I am just concerned that they might have potentially either been using this to attempt to destroy the grove or to bring it to wherever else they needed to use it. At least separate, keep them very, very separated.
Look, if you don't want them, fire's our specialty. We can handle containing them.
If I could, I do have some people who probably would find some of this, at least, quite useful. I can get in contact with them and send someone out your way. If that'd be alright with you.
That you'll have to talk to the first druid about. I can't make decisions like that.
I understand. Where is the first druid?
She's waiting for your group at the base of the tree.
I will go see her then. And Rain will hurry along to talk to the first druid.
Okay.
Only if no one else is around, though.
The rest of the party come back in, and kind of, you guys see Rain making his way, approaching the first druid, which I will now send you a list of the supplies, the loot that you find. I'll just go ahead and throw that in voice to the voiceless.
I mean, this is all loot that Rain finds, right?
Yes.
It is set in organized piles. Also, Hellebore, did you add the 60 gold?
I did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I will also add the 60 gold then to mine.
I believe I spent 300 gold's worth of diamonds. And I don't see anything for it. Anyway.
Okay, so
I think Klutz would be kind of leading towards the first druid as well. Actually, that seems like the next logical place to go.
Okay. So the party kind of regroups at the first druid, though not necessarily intentionally. As she glances between the five of you, she kind of gives a smile. And we're going to go ahead and call a 15-minute break there. So we'll be back at 45 past the hour.
I'll break you.
Hi.
Dan, I've had no reason to take a break. I'm just sitting here. Are you gonna do anything, Tori?
I'm probably gonna get up and walk around.
Okay, you're good, you're good. I'm just gonna chill here, then. Yeah, Okay. Let's see here.
Hi.
Hi, Noodles.
Hello.
I'm trying to think how much. I'm trying to think for like how much is Rain gonna play into the he's good and honest right now bit.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
How are you doing though, Noodles?
I'm fine. Can't complain too much. Have you had a good day?
I believe so, yes.
That's good.
How about you?
I think so.
That's good, that's good. Oh yeah, Noodles.
Yeah.
Come hither into one-on-one with me, so that Stream doesn't hear us.
Okay.
Why are they in one-on-one?
I have no idea.
They just kind of did that.
We are officially at the end of our break time, but 3 of them are in one-on-one, so...
Sillies.
Yeah. I have hot chocolate.
Oh, I want hot chocolate.
Whoa. So, did you find out why they were in one-on-one?
Yeah, they're just talking.
Hmm.
They're plotting.
Hmm.
Scheming, if you will.
Can you tell them that
your
it's
downfall.
and can you tell them that it's the end of break time and it's time to come back? Oh, never
No.
mind. They figured it out all on their own. Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
So, God,
Yes.
how much of this was found with Hellebore, and how much of it was just Rain gathering up everything?
I'd say about 200 copper and 500 silver was found with Hellebore. And then the rest was...
I hate to be that
maybe,
person, but...
maybe one of the greater healing potions as well.
Okay. I hate to be that kind of person. Rain would take the platinum and not say anything about it. The rest of the money, though, he found.
Mm-hmm.
Rain is generous, though, with the money. He does buy things for the party with it, okay? It's not like he's that kind of asshole.
Right. Is he willing to spend 300 gold to maybe replace my diamond?
Oh, probably. We have enough copper for that, actually. What's it?
We do.
Yes.
We do not.
Not copper. I meant silver. Sorry. My math. That'd be a lot of copper.
Mm-hmm.
My math did not math there. I looked at the wrong line.
Yeah, that would be 30,000 copper.
Yeah, that'd be so much copper. Oh my god.
We're rich. 30,000. I didn't hear what of, but big number mean big money.
How big is the carved ivory statue as well? And the large tapestry?
The carved ivory statuette is like a little like religious figurine, basically.
Okay.
The large tapestry is not easy to hide.
Okay. He will leave the large
find-
tapestry out then, in a pile.
Yeah, you find the tapestry kind of amongst the crates on the upper platform.
Okay. All the potions, he'll leave out as well. He will take the statuette, and the necklace and rope, and he'll leave the scroll out as well.
Notably, the ivory statuette appears to be of a feminine figure, kind of longer hair, wielding a what appears to be jagged dagger.
Okay.
The tapestry is a depiction of the final fight that the heretics had during the war. A depiction of the sun falling upon their victory.
Huh. So we meet up at at Pepper, right?
She smiles as you approach. Welcome. Thank you for helping again. I don't know what we would have done without you.
Hellebore will approach, and she is she kind of gives a nod to her in a polite, yeah, no problem, and is immediately going to look at the tree to make sure that there's no damage.
No damage to the tree that you can see.
Okay.
What about the tree that she can't see?
Oh shit. It's gone.
The tree that she can't see is gone. Yeah, the tree that she couldn't see, she can see it no longer.
What about with her special eyes? My brand.
Pepper says, firstly, you may take whatever the cultists brought with them. We have no need of their coin or material gain.
I actually did want to speak to you about that in particular. I do have my group would definitely be willing to take the dangerous items. We found alchemical fire, to be honest, and if you guys do want some of that, we are more than happy to leave some of it. But I would definitely have use of it if you are willing to part with it. It would just be a little bit till I could get my people out here.
You're welcome to take it, but we know how to dispose of fire if you don't want to go through the trouble.
What Rain, what use would we have for alchemical fire?
Sorry, when I said my group, I meant my group, not you guys.
Right. Okay. So you in the hat. Got it.
No, the hat is definitely not part.
I wouldn't call that a group, more
Hellebore.
of like a duo.
Hellebore knows of what I
They
speak
play
of.
Fortnite.
It's
A cool, very exclusive gang.
I'm sure.
That just fills me with confidence.
That's not quite what I will have a couple priestesses probably come up here and take the fire off your hand, though.
Priestesses?
That's a big word. Congratulations.
God damn you, Tate.
I was just gonna start having like Talzin just say like sly remarks every now and again for fun.
So,
That's gonna be his new thing.
So you're one of those religious types, then?
I myself am not, but they are, and
I thought you said they were your people.
they are. It's complicated.
All right.
He's her own like cult leader. It's crazy.
Okay.
That was a
Plus
joke,
is
by the way,
okay.
guys. I'm kidding with that one. Right. Or am I?
As a note, Heliport isn't asking for it, but she is very fidgety with her scythe. Kind of looking at it, looking at the druid, looking at it.
Pepper speaks up at this point and says, I believe I promised an exchange. She placed her hand against the bark of the tree. As you see, green light begins to glow off her hand and kind of spread across the tree until it forms a gateway. What appears to be the outline of a door. And then it slides open, revealing a staircase leading down. Follow me.
Isn't that? Okay.
As she descends into the, or as she descends below the tree, do you all follow?
Mm-hmm.
I
Ish.
will happily follow.
Okay. She leads you down into a small chamber below, about the size of a wine cellar. But it looks naturally formed, like a small cave almost. In the center, a table with some druidic sigils creating a circle. Helibor, you are able to read it, as it is the druidic language. And it reads, by fire and flame... By fire and flame, the first druid's blade, upon which this enchantment is laid. She... Pardon?
Just Helibor will make note of that.
Okay. She gestures to the table and says, set your scythe there. And the rest of you, she kind of gestures to, there's some kind of boxes within the room, and what looks to be a bow kind of leaning against a small pedestal in the back. As she says, the rest of you may take what you like from the stores here.
Funky magic tree cave. Tells us when to start moving through things.
Okay.
I guess I'll look too.
Rain will do the same.
Helibor, I assume you set the scythe within the druidic circle.
Tells him, and Clutch just looking through methodically, and then Rain gets to a thing, hits a loot all, goes to the next one, loot all, goes to the next one, loot all.
That feels like exactly how Rain would play Baldur's Gate.
That's how I play Baldur's Gate.
Exactly.
Oh, what a surprise! Oh god! Fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
To be fair,
It's really funny. Tabby got to experience that.
to be fair, that's also how I play Baldur's Gate half the time.
Fair.
Goblins over here.
Yes, I am a loot goblin. Alright. You are able to find, within the boxes, a handful of, what appear to be alchemical potions. Each box contains about 2 or 3. A collection of various, strange liquids in vials, and you aren't able to make complete sense of them at first. You find a total of 8 potions.
Just 8 potions. Don't know what they are.
Not without taking a closer look at them.
Okay.
In addition, the bow that's kind of leaning against a pedestal in the back. It appears to almost be made of 2 tree branches. It's got kind of some branches kind of coming off the end of the bow. And upon taking a closer look, there are runic sigils carved into it. A magical bow. Longbow, specifically.
Rowan, we has a thing for you. An offering for the gods.
Hellebore, as you set your scythe on the table, the first druid looks to you and kind of smiles as she says, "Set your hands on the circle, like so." And she places her hands on one end of the circle, spaced evenly apart, and nods for you to do so on the other end.
She wants to do this perfectly. She'll put 2 hands on there and then just like kind of fiddle with her other 2. Where do the other 2 go?
This ritual is normally performed by people with only 4 limbs. I don't believe the other 2 are necessary for this, but so do with them as you wish, as long as you don't touch the circle. I don't know what happens if you break the continuity.
I won't risk it. 2 it is.
She nods and says, "Now, in unison, we recite the words. This is normally performed by a first druid and their successor. But, in this case, a first druid and you. We recite the words written here in Druidic, in unison. It will activate the magic. One quick incantation from me once we've done so, and your scythe should be in tune with your magic. It should be just as easy to wield as wielding your magic, your spells, your connection with nature herself. Are you ready?
Yes. Right now.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom-based arcana check.
Ooh, yippee. It's gonna be an 18.
You take a deep breath, steel yourself, and then begin to repeat the phrase in Druidic that is carved into the table. As soon as you do, you feel it begin to pull at your connection to nature. Begin to pull at your magic to feed into the circle. You see the Druidic runes on Pepper's end light up a kind of reddish green, a kind of beautiful color reminiscent of the desert sands. The runes on your end of the circle light up black. Pepper's eyes kind of widen as she sees this, but she doesn't stop. The runes continue until they meet each other both halfway. Half the circle is black, half the circle is kind of a yellowish red. As you finish the shared incantation, Pepper places a hand on the scythe as she says in Druidic, I now grant upon this blessing, may the successor rise. In Druidic, as she takes her hand off the scythe, you see magic from the runes begin to collect around it, crawl up the scythe, as the entire thing becomes encased in this beautiful swirl of a red and black, as the magics twirl around each other, up the blade of the scythe, and then you see Druidic runes suddenly appear within the blade, and a bright flash of energy, and the runes ever so slightly carved into the scythe that repeat the same phrase that you see on the table itself, as she smiles and looks to you. It is done.
Teleport immediately lurches for the scythe, and she's gonna start swinging it around to see the difference.
It is noticeably different. The scythe is lighter. It is no longer taking all of your strength in order to carry it. It feels just as comfortable as wielding a staff that's been cast with shillelagh. The scythe spins and twirls effortlessly within your grasp. You are not proficient with it by any means, and so your movements are a bit uncoordinated, but it feels so much better.
Teleport is squealing in delight. She is tickled pink. She'll carefully lay it down, like, very, very quickly. She'll run over and give the druid a quick hug. Probably almost knocking them down. She darts forward like a fur missile. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna use this to kill 3 people. It's gonna be amazing.
Do remember that life is just as much a part of nature as death.
Oh, yeah, duh, obviously. Oh, this is so cool, though. Thank you so much.
And Hellebore, you seem a good kid, but there are shadows within you. Don't let them consume you.
Oh, you mean like because of the black stuff? It's just like that. Don't worry about it.
Please, Hellebore, don't stray from the teachings of the Birch Mother, the Summer Sun, the Oak Father. Stray from none of them, please.
Of course not. That's like super duper, conducive to what I do as well. So yeah, that's like it's like one and the same. It's like trust me.
She gives you a cautionary look as she says, I suppose I have no choice but to.
Seriously though, like I am only going to use this to kill, bad people, not anyone like nice or anything. So really don't worry, it's in very good hands.
All right. Thank you again for saving this grove.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's literally my duty as a druid. I would do that, like, regardless of if we were, needed to do a deal or whatever. Please be really, really careful. If they come back, maybe try the other groves.
She smiles and says, I'll do what I can. I'm going to see if I can get in contact with the High Forest. They might be able to send more assistance.
All right, Talon, this has been said multiple times. What's the High Forest?
They're basically a council of archdruids, effectively.
Okay. Where are they based out of? Would you know if they're based out of anywhere?
Hellebore would not know.
Okay.
Amaryllis interacted with them once during Helibor's lifespan.
Okay.
And it was them seeking her, not her seeking them.
Okay. Helipper will give a nod. That sounds like a very good idea. I'm sure they would probably be able to send people to you. Thank you again, truly. Stay safe and have like a wonderful rest of your life. Bye bye. She'll do a bow, and turn to get the others and leave. Talon, mechanically, what am I looking at now?
Your scythe uses your wisdom instead of your strength. That's the only change.
Okay. But at the moment, I am still.
You are still not proficient. Klutz and Rowan still have to teach you how to properly understand the scythe. It is just easier for you to wield now.
Okay.
Are we taking these potions?
I assume so.
Okay.
Sure.
And are
And
we
if-
taking the bow, Rowan? Noodles. There's a
The
magic bow. You want it.
Clearly magic druid bow. Do you want it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all just zoning out today.
Rain will approach Klutz partway through the searching and will just say, I found a few things up above as well. I think we should look over. You're someone who knows figures and whatnot. I feel. Do you know who this is? And Rain is going to show the small little statuette.
Roll religion, Klutz.
Okay. I'm not actually great at religion, so
Can Rain try to remember who it is by chance
You
also?
certainly can.
Okay.
but
That would be a little silly.
I did get a soft 20 because I rolled a 19 plus
Ooh.
1, and I'm gonna roll guidance, and it's a 1, so 21 total.
Do you know who this is? Rain looking at it like gets higher than
Never
Klutz does.
mind.
Klutz is like, I don't fucking know. Rain. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. I don't need.
Okay, this is gonna be silly. I rolled a 24.
Oh my,
my god.
Rain's an idiot. But no, he would totally do this anyways because he's trying to, he's trying to be nice.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to suss them out.
Oh my god, I still have the braid in my hair. Sorry, that was random.
Rain, as you're looking at the figure, you kind of smack yourself mentally for not recognizing her earlier.
Oh no.
You've seen this woman before in your dreams.
That's why I fucking thought.
Klutz,
Oh,
you recognize the figure and immediately a sense of dread sinks through you. A progenitor of evil, a herald of darkness, the daughter of Malcertus. Rain is holding a figurine of Nola.
Klutz is still wearing armor, so you can't see how distressed she is. But you could probably hear it as she says, where'd you get that?
They had it?
The masked ones?
Yes. Rain is kind of bringing the little statuette closer to him. Almost like he's trying to protect it from your judgmental tone.
I guess it makes sense that an organization like this would worship the daughter of evil. That's Nola.
Okay.
Incredible conversation, guys.
Okay.
Talon is still right here. He's like
Alright.
head down in a crate. Just way to go, guys.
Don't worry, Towson. We're about to have a much more interesting conversation.
Uh-huh.
I've got
You-
some questions
you
to ask
two-
for the person upstairs. No, not with
Oh.
Rain. I don't think I can have an interesting conversation with Rain.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, they all seem to lead to the same place. I'm just still standing like right there.
I'm gonna head upstairs.
Okay.
Rain will follow. We are taking potions,
1,000.
though.
Yes,
Yes, the 8 mystery potions are being taken.
my mystery slurp juice. Glug glug glug.
Accidentally drinks the poison. Oh no, he's dead. We don't
Oh
have any more
no!
diamonds.
Oh no, we got rid of oh no, we got rid of Rain. Oh god. Oh jeez, oh no. Finally. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go upstairs. And what was his name? The Dreadlord?
Grayson Dreadlord. The High
Grayson
Master.
Dreadlord. I'm gonna look for his head.
Okay. You find his head.
I set it up so it's like upright on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to usher everyone to back away. And then I point at it and shoot lightning into it, and I'm casting Speak with Dead.
You channel the magic of the storm as the head kind of tilts slightly, the mouth opening, the tongue lolling out. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh my
that's
god.
Adorable? That's not what I meant to say.
I kind of crouch down so I can talk to it. I say, the two people who left, they abandoned you here. They were strong. You might have won if they stayed. I imagine you're not very loyal to them. Who are they?
There's a moment where the head kind of the eyes glowing slightly from the lightning magic coursing through it as it processes the question before it responds. Nyx possessed. Other demon. Deal struck. Assistance not arranged.
Oh, wait.
What a weird answer to your question.
I believe you have 4
Hold
more
on.
questions. Holding on.
I do have 4 more questions, but someone's attempting to call me out, and they didn't read the spell.
Oh?
The spell does not specify that it has to be yes or no questions. In fact, it says that the corpse can answer cryptically with brief, repetitive answers.
Who's calling you out?
Tori.
I didn't say anything, actually. Crazy that you're with another Tory.
That's insane. Hello, it's me,
So-
other Tori. I'm sorry.
So I just want
I'm
to
sorry.
we just need his head, right, guys?
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I can't do this again for another 10 days after this is done.
Yeah, but we can still keep the head with us.
That's true.
That's freakish.
I mean, you might want to cast Gentle Repose on it. So.
Oh, I plan to. But we can literally just like keep this guy's head with us and just like use it for company.
Tell me a
Uh,
story.
Do you know where they went?
The head looks to you as it responds. No. Fled. Abandoned. Broken deals.
They broke the deal with you.
I don't think
What
we
was
did
the
that.
deal?
The head shifts before responding as it says, "Capture Kairos Air. Provide resources for ritual."
Would the people you work for try to make that deal again?
Yes. Kairos Air. Important. One question left.
Why is the Chaos Air important?
Power. Command. Control. The magic wanes, and you can ask no more questions.
Damn.
Well, we got a little bit out of that.
We did. We got a lot out of that. All right.
It us making
Here.
progress this episode.
What
Get,
kind of
collect
magic
every.
is that?
Huh?
The spell you just performed, Klutz. I
Hmm.
don't know the specifics on it, but how did you do it?
I just demanded that their body answer some questions. That's all I did.
That's kind of freaky.
It doesn't mess with their soul, if that's what you're worried about.
What are your limitations on this spell?
I can only ask a few questions. I can't force them to be truthful.
What if there was a zone of truth?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Hmm.
Maybe next time. There's not very many times where I need to speak with dead people.
Do you think they have more information for us that we could use?
Do you have more questions?
I want to know what their situation with Nyx was.
Well, it was a deal. But if you want to keep the head, you can, but it's going to take me a bit longer than a week before I can do that again. The body becomes resistant to it.
Okay, we can probably do that. I have something that should help it from smelling at least.
Could just
Narcus,
skin it and
Rain.
keep it as a skull.
it has to have a working mouth. So,
Oh,
Can you at least have Felix carry it or something?
Oh,
Looks really bad when we're looking around a dead body.
yeah, no, that's oh, the dead body. I was thinking more so about the other thing with you. But yes, Felix, I will ask Felix if he's willing to carry it.
great. We should get back to Bladesport. Let's gather up everything we can here.
There's a few things we should check out really quick. if you guys want, there were enough cultists here. We could easily, each of us, in case we come across something like we did last time, we could all carry a mask with us.
Is just a
How
mask going to be enough?
how would I fit that?
Do they have
Well,
any lizard?
Are there any snout masks?
There are no snout masks amongst these dead.
How?
What about
But
what
you
about
could've,
like?
Shit out of luck.
I mean, there were manacles and the other thing. We could do like the whole slave thing again, but not for real.
Oh no!
Not to brag or anything, but I can pull that off pretty well. And he gives like a wink,
Have
so
some
like two
real-life
thumbs up and a
experience
wink.
in
That
I
was
that.
have,
bad.
Rowan looks incredibly concerned.
and as we
That
all
was-
know, the best lies have a little bit of truth in them.
That's the saddest thumbs up and wink I've ever seen.
I feel pretty good about it though. Wouldn't call that sad. I think you're wrong. I think your emotions are getting the best of you.
And
What
I
else
will-
do you have to show us, Rain?
there's some money we should split up along some other potions. And there's this, actually, I was going to have my people take it as well, but there's a tapestry I want to show you, see if you guys have any interest in it.
Okay.
Rain will kind of walk past. There's like just like in one area a pile of masks, and then right next to that a pile of scimitars. Next to everything else, like he's got it all just like thrown together.
All the masks are the same, right?
No. They're very similar, and they follow a formula that you can easily understand, but they aren't all identical.
What do you mean by formula?
Like, they all cover the same parts of the face.
Okay, but I'll just grab a mask. I don't think Fletch would be very picky about it.
Okay.
But then I will follow Rain. Am I the only one grabbing a mask?
No.
Talzin's gonna
Rowan-
root through them and be like, maybe there is a snow one in here, despite the fact that there's not. Maybe if you like break them, you can make one.
Do they have a half snout one for Hellebore?
Not really. It like there's one that Hellebore can fit, where like it doesn't fully cover the nose area, but it's a little uncomfortable.
Oh my god, Hellebore, we both be fake slaves together.
Teleport doesn't really
I'll teach you all I
want...
know.
She isn't really super keen on wearing the nasty stupid curse one masks anyways, so she good.
But fashion does money. Come on.
Fashion.
That's
Rain.
not it. Fashion Azius, come on. Fashion Azius. Transmogs. You need it for the transmogs.
All right,
Rowan will also grab a mask.
let's go.
Okay.
Mask Bros.
As for the potions of healing, I feel like Rain would toss one to everyone.
There's
There
only
we go.
4, there's 5 of us.
Yeah, that's why Rain would toss one to everyone.
Talzin's gonna toss it back.
Yeah, I was about to say, Heliport's immediately like, Rain, no, you need this.
Okay, how about this? Hellebore takes the fire resistance potion.
That makes more
take
sense.
She'll take it, yeah.
That way we can friendly fire Hellebore without too much worry.
Exactly! Who needs to work on aim? We just need potions.
For real.
I see that we have a cursed magic sword and a
Yes.
scroll of remove curse.
This is true.
Well, actually, that longsword, is that the sword that...
That's the sword that the High Mask was wielding.
Okay, technically that's not on the list. I'm so sorry then. Because that's the... Hellebore and Rain found that, and Rain did equip that, sort of.
Sweet. Perfect.
I want to figure out what the curse is, but that is a good point.
Let me learn the spell. Give
makes me
scroll.
look
Let me learn.
I very specifically, when I was looking for what spell to put on the scroll, I sorted by wizard spell list specifically so that both wizards could learn it.
Give.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Give
Take
Talcum
scroll.
the scroll.
And then Rain will also use it as well afterwards.
We just have like a whole little like learn session. We just sit there in front of the scroll and like take our own little notes and like pass theories.
Okay, so
Whereas
100.
Rain's magic is very overcomplicated and Talison's just like, I don't know, it just kind of works.
Throw some blood at it. If that doesn't work, throw more blood.
Rain
And if that doesn't work,
Taliesin
write
have
like
the
one or two
opposite
symbols and
magic,
throw
I'm
more blood
realizing.
at it. Yeah, Rain overcomplicates his and Taliesin just goes, I bleed till it works.
Oh god.
So if we divide up the copper, the 1,750 copper, 5 of us, right?
That's
Yes.
like 17 gold.
350 copper for each of us.
Okay.
Taliesin, this spell isn't working. What should we do? Taliesin grabs knives and cuts out his entire forearm.
All right, put your pennies in your wallets, guys.
Magic is mine to bend! How much? 300?
350 copper. And then
What about the silver?
150 silver.
For everyone?
Yes.
We're
And
gonna
then
get
how-
mugged soon. I can feel it.
Wait, wasn't there a lot of silver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So what was that about sharing all the ones that weren't platinum?
I forgot to add a 0. Genuinely, I only meant to take 50. I forgot to add
Forgot. Yeah, sure.
it. No, seriously. I misread. I thought there was only 800.
That's wild.
We just have silver missing. The gods ate it.
We threw it into the pond in the middle of the area. It's like wishing. It's a wishing well now. We've decided.
So would that actually be 1,500 for everyone?
Yes. 1,500 silver for everyone.
How much did we say originally? I forgot. It's like
150.
150. Okay.
Yeah.
And how much does everyone get?
1,500.
Or 2,000 for you, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. If you just forgot to add a 0, then it would be 2,000 for Rain, 1,500 for everyone else.
I added 2. Fuck me.
What are you
Right.
on?
All right, you only get 2. That's all you got.
I
Yeah.
am struggling right now.
1,998 silver just suddenly vanishes.
Just poof. It's gone.
All right. Well, you hand Klutz the silver, and she goes, "Well, this can almost cover the diamond I used."
How much more do you need?
I mean, I would need another. I would need. I'd actually need it if just in silver. I would need another 1,500.
Taliesin just like offers Klutz the 77 platinum pouch he has.
Isn't it a 200 gold diamond?
Oh, 300 for Revivify.
300, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, Hellebor's not Hellebor. I meant to say, fuck, Malays's player knows that very well.
I will take the 77 platinum. That will help a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and also just straight up just like, here you go.
You sure?
I don't know how much it is, but I'm.
It's a lot. It's way
It's-
more than I need.
Ah.
Okay.
Sha.
All right.
Okay, I need to add a potion of greater healing.
What's this tapestry?
The tapestry is of the final stand that the heretics made, the sun falling upon their final victory.
God. Oh no. So just to be clear, Rain, you bring all of us up so we can all look at this tapestry.
Yep.
It would make a nice blanket.
But does Towson actually say that?
Yeah. he
But
sees large thing that can be slept under and goes blanket.
I wouldn't. You're just asking for trouble if you sleep under the heretics.
Right. Fair enough.
These people really like them,
Group
huh?
wide cringe.
I can just imagine in the background Hellebore and Rain just clinging onto each other, just like, ooh, that's cringe.
You brought me here.
Look,
Have they always seemed to worship the heretics?
Seems like it.
I mean, yes and no. They do, but they worship the wrong version.
Wrong. There's a right version?
Oh boy, here we go.
Rain, we should probably get back to the town. We've been gone a while.
You're right, Hellebore.
Oh
Rain can take a
boy.
hint.
Who's ready for more secrets to be kept?
That's. I looked at Hellebore, who clearly not bothered. Towson doesn't seem bothered. Finally, I'll look to Rowan and be like, "This isn't normal, right?"
No.
No, I don't think so.
To be fair, I don't think you two know what normal is either.
In this regard, I'm pretty sure I do. There's not a right way to worship the heretics.
You're right. There's not necessarily a right or wrong way to. Well, there's a wrong way. There's not a right way to worship the heretics in a sense, but there's. Every story has two sides.
I just need to know if Hellebore wants this or not. Is Murda visible in this?
Yes.
She's taking it immediately. And, like, she's literally, like...
This is massive,
was-
right?
Yeah, how big is it?
The
be
tapestry,
honest.
it's pretty big.
Rain would seeing if Hellebore does like make a move to like try to go for it, Rain would kind of just like lean down and whisper to Hellebore, "I have some of my people. They're gonna come and collect it. I was gonna put it by my place. We have another tapestry similar, but
So just to confirm, the literal only reason Rain brought this up so that we could come and look at this tapestry was to make Klutz be like, "What the fuck?"
Hellebore almost looks like is this like a big oversized blanket size?
Yes.
Or is it way bigger than that? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, she looks like she almost possessively moves a little bit closer and like almost bares her fangs for a moment and then like makes herself stop. Moving like between it. No, I want it. I want to use it as a blanket. I want to use it.
Why would you want it?
It's a long
Wait,
story.
okay, so I'm over here thinking like this is the type of tapestry you'd see in like a fucking castle, like massive. I think we need some type of reference for the size of this tapestry, please.
It's
Thinking
like
about like the size of a quilt, maybe.
a bit bigger than that, but yeah.
Okay, this
Okay,
thing's
okay.
fucking huge. We're not taking a quilt with us. I don't think we can fit that. But again, we are.
Rowan's
Oh,
got
no,
a bag.
hold-
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up! You guys were carrying giant ass
Oh, yeah,
owlbears.
no,
and
I was about to say that, Tabby. If you give me
Yeah, we
like
got
4
this.
seconds.
4 seconds. Why would I give you 4 seconds?
I don't know.
Talk
Till,
faster.
three seconds so I don't stutter in the middle of my sentence, and 1 second to say it.
Oh, good
I'm
job.
sorry, talking so easy for you.
It really isn't.
Exactly. Shut up.
Seeing how Helipor is reacting to this, Rain will just nod. I mean, I'm sure we could take it with us if you want, Helipor.
Why?
You're gonna
Oh,
have to
we
explain
can
to
cuddle
them.
and sleep under it.
If you
It's
guys don't explain to
material.
them why we're taking it, I'm going to. So what do we want to
No,
do here?
you aren't. No, you
Yes.
aren't.
We need them on our side. You just
Okay, we
randomly
do
doing
it.
this is a huge flag of distrust.
Wait, what do you know about flags? Hold on.
I don't know, they like wave in the wind or some shit, but that's not a flag, this is a tapestry, it's very different.
Yeah, this is more like a quilt.
And besides, Talzin, you really shouldn't go around explaining secrets that are not yours. That's a good way to get killed.
Exactly, why do you think I'm offering for you guys to before I do? Make the right decision, you guys. Because right now, we're not putting on the best face in front of our so-and-so new allies. Guys, come on.
I think it would be
Their
much easier
heads.
to get rid of said allies than to run around explaining all the dark secrets, especially since they've already had such a big culture shock due to the other secrets that have been let slip.
Exactly. What's one more?
So,
I actually
am
agree
I-
a lot with Rain right now. We really
I-
shouldn't let out that we're the president of the Cool Tapestry Club.
Rain is face falling.
Can I roll insight? Not on
Yes.
whether or not that's true, but
Yes. Roll insight and Rain roll a wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
Save!
oh,
Okay.
okay. I rolled low. I do think I would guidance this though.
Go ahead.
All right. So that's a total of 15.
Mm.
I
Can
got
I
a 15
can
on
I
the wisdom save.
argue that Talzin's like helping? And
I
trying to
feel,
bring
I
this
feel like
forward?
that's
I-
a valid case.
How would you help with insight? I mean, like, I feel like the insight is also.
What I'm trying to say here is Klutz could easily read between the lines here and get the picture that you guys are supporters of the heretic. And
Mhm.
what Towson has said would support that.
I'm gonna rule no to the help action.
Fuck.
I
I tried to have me, I'm sorry.
No, it would be way worse if I actually succeed this.
This is true.
With a 15. It's clear there is, like, you wouldn't even need to roll insight to understand that there's something they aren't telling you. But,
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
moreover, it's clear to you that what they're not telling you is, something, like, it's a dangerous piece of information. At least they seem to think so. And Rain, was that wisdom save?
That was a 15.
Okay. Go on.
I can't. I put up with a lot from you guys. You guys have said a lot of things that I'm still not sure I can believe. But what the fuck do any of you have to do with the heretics?
If neither of you two explain what's happening after we leave here, I will.
Are you sure you should be making threats like that, Towson?
That's not a threat.
It is a threat. That is information that
What?
we should not have
Okay.
even told you.
Okay.
I do want
Well,
I do want to
no,
remind
sorry.
I do want to remind Tate as a player, just in case he's forgotten, that Todd told you that if that, like, you knowing that
Mhm.
is the
I
reason, like,
know.
he was like, I will kill you if you try to leave.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
This is.
Yo, y'all about to make Hellebore kill
I know!
playing. I ain't even playing.
How are you supposed to explain wanting to bring this with us? Where's the good of any of this?
I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
Kayla, what the fuck were you planning? I'm supposed to point this out.
Like this situation spiraled the moment Ayla brought us here. You can't blame this on me.
Okay, wait, hold on.
There's no situation where something like this doesn't happen. In doing this, you can't pin this on fucking me. I will not be blamed for this shit.
Okay.
So the time I tried to, share all this stuff with you.
No. You're not sharing is the thing.
It would have been better if I kept the tapestry and everything hidden from you, is what I'm hearing.
The tapestry, yes, absolutely, 100%.
It's all together.
Okay. That doesn't make it better.
Like there is nowhere where we go from this situation that isn't good. I'm sorry, I'm taking the like least party combative option. My bad.
Okay. Okay. We could salvage this. What do we do, gang?
We have
Rain
to
will
explain why
step up.
Hellebore is suddenly so like
Okay,
possessive of the tapestry. How do we do that in a way that makes sense?
we cannot.
I don't think
speak-
that's a good idea.
Yeah, no. Saying the reasoning is a good way to get Talzin and Klutz killed in the future, because we're not even supposed. The only reason we were told of this was because we were in a secure area where no spies could possibly see us. We were in the Feywild, away, and it wasn't supposed to be brought up again. And this was all explained to Talzin. We could very easily be under observation right now. So if we go into explaining like all the details for this, we like Azius, there are a bunch of different enemies that could be watching us right now that we just don't know about. The fact that also some of us are currently experiencing somewhat possession as well is also not good.
I don't think there's a way we get out of this that is good. We're kind of fucked now, like regardless.
Hold on.
Like,
Rain,
I love how we succeeded the battle and then we fuck ourselves over in the looting phase.
look, next time I'm just taking everything and I'll just give you guys small things. That's it.
We fucking soft lock ourselves after looting the fuck.
Fuck. Rain will step up and he'll just put his hands together. Okay. A little explanation here. First of all, Talzin, I do need to speak to you without anyone else. I'm not going to threaten you or anything. I don't want to hurt you.
I don't care.
And then I will explain some things. Talzin, please, follow me, away from the others.
Yes, leave us with Hellebore.
No, Hellebore is actually like she's gonna lean into Rain. Rain, can I go? I'm afraid Klutz is gonna interrogate me.
Oh, okay, Hellebore can come as well.
Oh boy, 2-on-1. Yeah.
It's okay.
Thousand like cracks his knuckles.
Time to show you why I'm the superior wizard.
Time to show you how I can one-shot you. Let's go. With this
And then let me
secret
show you
treasure
how I
summoned.
let me show you how I sick Hellebore on you. You
A
may be
worthy
the superior
sacrifice.
wizard, and I will admit that, but I have a Hellebore.
We have an army. We have a Hellebore.
This is so true.
Okay, Rain, Hellebore, and Taliesin will kind of go off into a little corner, and Rain is going to say to Taliesin, "You know why we cannot explain this,
Yeah, I
right?
do, but what are we supposed to... You showed them the tapestry. They saw how immediately possessive Hellebore got after it.
There's
Where
ways
do we
to
go from
explain.
here?
There's ways to explain that without opening up everything, Taliesin.
Go
You
on, what do
need
you
to
want to tell
learn
them
to
then?
not just share every secret.
What do you
I'm a
want to tell them?
collector. I'm a collector of many antique things, and Hellebore is aware of this. And we are not lying here because I do actually collect these. And so, if we let them, Hellebore, we shouldn't be carrying this around. It is very bad. It's worse than carrying a dead body with us, honestly. Let my people come collect it, and you can have it when we are in a safe location.
Are you sure you can't just let Felix carry it? So, okay, fine.
Look how big it is. Look how small Felix was. Where do we even keep that if Felix takes it?
And then I can't use Felix for other things really much either.
Okay, as long as they, like, take really good care of it.
They will. So, Taliesin, you need to stop threatening every person that joins our party. Not threatening, you're not threatening, sorry. Wrong use of words there. You need to stop trying to info dump on every person the information that you have, because it's going to get you and whoever you tell killed.
I'm gonna die in 10 years, but fair enough.
Guess what? A lot of us are. Do you really want to be responsible for getting someone else killed, though?
Fair enough.
Okay. Hellebore. Taliesin. Our plan here is we're going to go out, inform them that we are collectors, and if need be, I will take the fall for somewhat having liking towards the heretics. Klutz already doesn't like me much, so it'll be believable anyways, and I'll take the fall for having a skewed perception on it. I was raised in this group anyways, so it makes more sense if I do it that way. And maybe slowly over time we can start to get them maybe used to the idea that the stories aren't quite as accurate as they believe, but we do not tell them the other things, okay?
Good luck with that, but for sure, I'll play along.
I agree, Rain. Just, I want you to know that, like, I would literally rather die 100 times over than tell them anything about that.
I think we would have to kill them rather than tell
We
them.
would. Oh, no,
Mm.
absolutely. If they found out, we would have to kill them.
Mm-hmm. Because, no offense, but I don't want to have another Taliesin situation.
Oh, thanks, guys. Sweet, cool, thank you. Maybe I should just walk out right now. Oh, wait, I can't, because you'll kill me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Taliesin. Dad did
Should I-
tell you that you would die if you left us. It was true.
Oh, my bad for immediately seeking refuge with the first people I've seen outside my compound. My bad.
See, this is exactly why I think that you shouldn't have even been told this. That way you could have left. But, you know, no one ever listens to me.
I would also like to point out Towson wasn't told, he was shown when Todd's dad, as an echo, appeared in front of them.
Yeah, it was kind of given information.
He was
Yeah,
he was let in though on a lot of other things I shouldn't have. Okay.
And if they pry more on why I was possessive, it's because I like software material, and that's not a lie. I do like software material.
Is it
Okay.
are tapestries soft or worn? I thought they were like not like crudely made, but I imagine they were like rough. This was like it wasn't like soft yarn. Like it was
No,
almost rope, was it not?
but they're heavy. It's like kind of like a weighted blanket in a sense of like it's heavy and it definitely will keep you warm because it's such a thick material.
I can agree with that. I wouldn't call it soft though, but whatever.
Okay. Good bedding material though. Okay. Rain will kind of peek his head up and look over at the other two before kind of reaching out a hand for both Talzin and Halivor and leading them
Oh.
over.
Talzin will not take it, but he'll follow.
Okay.
Helibor will
Oh.
happily take it.
I want to point out where you guys are away.
Mhm.
But, well, have a conversation with Rowan and be like, huh?
I kind of figured. That's why I was trying to let you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Hold on. Noodles, you here?
Yeah.
Hey. So when they walk away, Klutz, like, looks to Rowan and gestures at the tapestry and says, come on, I can't be the only one.
No, you are not the only one. This is weird.
Like, they've told us a lot of shit, but like, about APS, about the vampires, all of it, and it seems credible so far, but this is too far.
I
Like,
can agree.
okay, we fought vampires, sure, but this might mean APS is fine. If they're willing to go this far into delusion. Okay, whatever. They better have a good explanation.
I think that they are hiding a lot and that they should have a good explanation because currently they just seem insane. Well, maybe not insane.
No, insane works.
Okay. However, I do know that sometimes things that you are told that seem insane turn out to be true, and even if nobody else believes you, you still have to hold on to that truth because it's the only thing that gets you through it.
I'm gonna step away for a sec, but I'll have my headset and my phone. You guys keep going.
Sure, but there are limits to that.
Maybe. It's definitely odd. They're hiding a lot. But
This is more than odd, Rowan. Like, Klutz kind of leans. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. Klutz leans in and whispers, "If these people are heretic worshippers, that's the most dangerous thing we've seen. Like the masked ones, it makes sense for them, but if Rain and Helibor do,
I don't really know. It's definitely not good.
no, it's not.
Really
But
worried about that contract.
I don't think that's legally binding. But this all makes sense. If they worship the heretics, of course they would think it's okay to steal God's power and just give it to people willy-nilly.
I guess. Though, I will say, even if they are entirely delusional and, everything, I still think that we should look more into.
Yeah,
Was it APS?
I'm back.
APS. Yeah,
Okay. APS.
that's fair.
I don't. I just feel like out of everything, that is entirely believable.
Right.
Well, maybe not entirely believable. I do.
One, it's APS is believable. I don't like it. I wish it wasn't, but it is believable. I
So,
feel like
like,
that. Go on.
oh,
Oh, go.
so like, do you also feel like we've joined some sort of cult?
I'm getting those vibes. I am.
Hmm. Don't like that.
Not a fan.
Oh well.
Hello?
I said, oh well.
Oh well.
Sorry.
I think that's about all we'd have time to talk for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rain will approach and leading the conversation, not exactly trusting the other two to do it. I'm so sorry, guys. Rain will turn towards Rowan and Klutz, noticing that they clearly, most definitely had time to talk to each other. He'll say, okay, we've come to an agreement of sorts to share some information with you. It's not all of it, but it is some. We are going to be taking the tapestry, but we're not keeping it with us in the group because that could not bode well for us. I still am going to be keeping with the supplies though, so that we can take it, so that my people can take it. And it is going to go to a collection of sorts. I'm sure you're wondering why we are so interested in the tapestry and the heretics themselves, correct?
No,
Yeah.
it never crossed my mind.
Oh, okay, then, Rowan, if you don't want...
Of course I
I did take that for sarcasm. As you know, I was raised in this, questionable group. No, horrible group, bad group. There's nothing questionable about it. But I did learn some things, and history's not quite 100% accurate. I'm wanting to uncover more of the real truth behind it. And a lot of people do not take kindly to this at all, seeing as how it is very much a taboo subject. So, I am sorry for the worry, but a lot of people, I've seen people also get killed for even talking of subjects like this. We're going to be taking the tapestry, though. You don't have to worry about us sacrificing you in your sleep or anything. We're not going to do anything like that. We're not people like that. Any questions, specifications? This is usually the part when I'm interrupted, to be honest.
What? You,
We just
you were-
listened.
You guys let me have like a whole actual explanation. Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
Like, hold on. Did I just hear myself talk for like a minute, 30 seconds consecutively? What is happening?
If
Wow.
you learned about this alternate history from them,
Not
why?
just them is the thing. There have been some things that have been based in more neutral sources as well. I don't know for sure everything. That's why I wish to look into it.
What
It's
alternate
why I
history
collect.
are you talking about?
One where the heretics aren't necessarily evil, as one might put it, because the story is very much it's very much painted in a good versus evil typical story, and there's been a lot of time in between. Again, I don't have all the details, but it's why I hunt down relics and treasures and things of value.
What? I, Tabby, so badly want to be able to make the comparison, but there's no comparison for Klutz to make. Being like, oh, this is exactly like being a Holocaust denier. Like just being like, oh, I'm just looking at the past.
Crazy. What a
Great.
From her,
correct it
from her,
is.
I'm just saying, from her point of view, that's exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's valid. Gosh, Rain just keeps it coming. Damn.
I mean, to be fair, to give Klutz something, Asunia was treated very poorly by the Empire while it was under the Empire's control. And there are still some survivors of that time living today, who are, like, have PTSD from how, like, the Empire would, like, basically have sort of concentration camps, essentially, within Asunia. I don't have a specific name for it, so it doesn't flow as well as Holocaust denier, but maybe Imperial apologist or something.
That's
Okay.
wild. I love it.
All right, I'll use it.
Damn.
Klutz just shakes her head and says, "Do you sound like an imperial apologist right now?"
I mean, I've been called worse. I guess it's not.
Okay, so you've been called worse than that.
I make a lot of enemies. That was
Really?
probably the wrong thing to say, but I can understand why you'd call me that.
I'm just saying, if you learned about this history from those people, and you can clearly see that they don't intend well, what makes you think that any of it is true?
I cannot say for sure because I was not there at that time, but we've talked with people who have been.
You've talked to people who were there at that time?
Sort of dead people. Um,
Wait, hold on. How'd you talk to dead people? Because you didn't know what my spell did.
Yeah, you kind of shot yourself in the foot with that one. I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
lie.
Actually, I have a plan for this because I purposely asked about that spell. This is where. Well, I mean, I did sort of know what the spell did. I just didn't know what the spell did for you. You use your spells differently. From a lot of people I've been able to watch over closely, I do know spells that have done what you did. Mind you, it does work sometimes differently. Sometimes it just, magic is a very flexible thing.
Okay, so you have a body of someone who lived way back then.
Not anymore.
You hear the sounds of footsteps approaching at this point.
That's creepy.
Oh.
Talon's telling us to move.
That's
Mhm.
creepy. Looking around, whose
Yes, Alton looks
footsteps?
behind them.
You guys turn around and you see two familiar faces approaching. The kind of long braided blue hair and bare chest of Makrat, and next to him, Hyacinth.
He's
Hyacinth.
back.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
As
Are you
Makrat,
also a Holocaust denier, Hyacinth?
Oh, that's
Uh,
wild.
as Makrat kind of gives a wave and says, "Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting. I just was bringing your friend back." Hyacinth kind of sighs and says, "I can handle it from here. Thank you, Makrat." And that was... It was very interesting hearing about the elemental plane of water. I may come back some other time to ask you more questions. Oh, please, it was a pleasure listening to you as well. A wonderful couple days traveling with you. I should go report to the first druid. I see everything was handled well here. Thank you all. And, yeah. He kind of smiles and turns and walks off.
So how's your new boyfriend?
Rain is going to kind of grab one of Hyacinth's hands and just say, "You were never allowed to leave us again."
I have things I need to...
Right, well, this isn't done, but we can talk later.
Did
Let's
I
get our
interrupt
thing.
something?
No, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, you really didn't interrupt anything at all. How did it go? Did you deliver the things? I'm glad you're okay.
Is everyone all right?
We were able to deliver the rot root.
Did everyone make it?
There were some casualties, but most of them seem fine. The clerics are handling it. The Duke, most importantly, is on track to recover.
That is good.
Great. We have even more warnings to give Noel, so we should get a move on. How are we going to carry all these swords?
Where are we bringing the swords?
To the Kairos.
Well, we could carry what we... Well, we can take what we carry. Fuck words. Well, we can take what we can carry.
Agreed. I hate that shit. Why can't I just like projectile, like mentally
Yeah.
project beam my words
That-
into everyone's head?
That would be beautiful. Well, we can take what we can carry. And anything left over, I could always have my group pick up. Or if you are positive you want your... They do need to make up their stock. It might be best to try to get all the swords to them.
I mean, I do still have my bag.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's perfect. How many can you fit?
You could probably fit all of them.
I could fit pretty much all of them.
And then I will have my group take the rest. No, not Talon. Well, actually, maybe... No, Halibor. I'm sorry. Rain will turn to Halibor and kind of ask, I need to get a message out to my people. Would the druids have any way of doing that, or would I have better luck in town? I'm not entirely sure how druid circles work. Is communication decent or not decent?
If it's
Between
not to another druid, probably not decent.
All right, we can
Um,
wait till we get back to town then.
Helper at least is good to go.
I'm good.
All right.
Easy.
Everyone have their items.
Okay.
Oh, who took the oil of slipperiness?
I will if no one else will.
Go ahead.
Tiki scroll.
Just so we don't lose track of it, Talon, can you like put the calendar forward 2 days because it hasn't been marked?
Oh shit, that's my bad. Yes, it is the 12th, not the 10th.
And how long does it take for us to get to the place again?
I believe it's about a day's travel, give or take. Yeah, just under a day's travel to get back to Blazeport.
All right. How do we want to go about the learning of Remove Curse? How long would that take? Can we do it since we have one scroll? Can we both
You don't have the resources right now. You don't have the
Yeah.
paper and ink.
Okay, we need paper and ink then. So we do have money though to get that, so that is good. Okay. Oh my gosh, I blanked out again. How long is it gonna take for us to get back to town?
A day.
About it.
Okay. Planning. We are going to take the head with us and
Delicious. Snack for later.
we can feed a teleport. No, you.
That's crazy. Stick a straw in his skull. Soup.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting suddenly a sense of deja vu. We've done this before. Rain will cast Gentle Repose on it and toss it at Rowan. Congratulations, you have a head.
I don't want it.
Tassel just like, I can take it.
No, it's supposed to go in the bag.
Oh, that makes sense.
Say that.
Sorry, I realize that's probably gross. But so that we don't get caught carrying around a beheaded head. Just the head.
Okay. Ron puts it in the bag. Along with all the other stuff that's in there.
Okay, this is gonna be gross, but just to ensure like the head doesn't leak into
Oh my
crazy.
god!
Well, see, here's the thing.
Rain would wrap it.
That's
Wrap it
good,
in what?
'cause
Just
Tapestry.
like we literally have like 50 plus dead bodies here. We can just
Yeah.
like steal one of their cloaks. Okay, it's not. Oh, speaking
We
of
have,
which,
we have 51 dead bodies. The sword is still on the missing.
before we leave, Rain would like to ask the druids and figure out what they plan to do with the bodies.
Oh, hang on.
Because I mean, yeah, they're
Never
evil
mind.
and all, but you know.
Sorry, I was getting a call, but it was nothing.
That's fair.
So you are storing everything in the bag of holding that Rowan has, wrapping the head in the cloaks of the dead bodies. You do see, as things are kind of beginning to calm down, the druids are figuring themselves out, that a couple of the druids begin to go around and kind of accelerate the decomposition of the cultist bodies through their magic. As you gather yourselves and you begin to leave, a last goodbye to the druids as they wave you off. The sun rising in the distance as you set off for Blazeport. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, already? Oh, wow.
Thank you all for coming. And I do think starting this time, the pushing it half an hour, both start time and end time, is probably smart.
No, let's move the start time to now.
I like that idea.
If I didn't have to be up early on Thursdays, I would be willing to.
Yeah, this will help you be up early. You're
Exactly.
already up.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like we made so little progress today. I'm sorry.
I think the tapestry ate up a little bit, but it wasn't a whole lot. I think
It was
we
mostly
did,
looting.
yeah. I think we progressed about as much as I expected us to, honestly.
Yeah. With this group in this party, yeah.
So
We got information. We are backtracking now because there's no way we can't go back to Blaze Point right now to tell Noelle more things.
thank you all for coming. And I will see you all